Hello YouTube, it is Toy Adventures here again with another figure review. Now this one I know I told you guys I'd be doing it a while ago, and I know it took me so long, and then we found the girls and we had to do those instead. So I just really didn't find it that important, but you know, today I wanted to make sure I got to talk to you guys and wish you all a happy new year. That is really my main reason. I didn't want to, have the new year pass and really not say anything to you guys. So happy new year to everyone. Here comes 2022. Coming at us like a speeding train. God, it doesn't even feel real. So, you say that every new year, but it's like the year doesn't really hit you that it's that year until the year's about to end. So, yeah, just happy new year. And let's finally take a look at the Camp Cretaceous Dino Escape Kentrosaurus. Now, this one's a pretty neat one, mainly because it seems like Mattel is done. At least it seems. I don't want to, jump the bandwagon, but it seems like Mattel is done making bigger dinosaurs really small, like a tack pack size. This one is finally a decent size. It's not huge. It's about what I would give the Kentrosaurus. Kentrosaurus isn't a big dinosaur anyway, but I think Soundstrike size is perfect for it. So this is really great. So I am very happy that they chose to make it at least a respectable size, which is good for what dinosaur it is, like I said. They've done much more egregious things in the past. Interesting box out here. Taking a look here at the back, you have the Allosaurus, which I did not find. And you have the Ceratosaurus, which I did find, but I really like the color idea, but it just really didn't sell me on it. So I wasn't too convinced to buy another repaint. And that is it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and open it. Alright, and here we have the Kentrosaurus out of the packaging. So taking a look at it straight away, I think Mattel did a great job of sculpting and bringing to life a Kentrosaurus. This looks great. I'm not exactly a professional on Kentrosaurus. I mean, I don't really study it, but I have seen quite a few pictures of it. And from everything I've seen, this is an incredibly great representation of the creature itself. Now, Mattel's paint scheme is a different story. I think the paint up here is perfect. It captures what was on the show. Now, keep in mind, I still have not watched Season 4, and from what I've been hearing, I really don't think I should watch Season 4. I think, the series ended on Season 3. That was perfect. That's how it ended. Nothing else exists. I put my fingers in my ears and go la 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 la. So, but it still looks great. Still looks how it should. Up here you have this really nice, kind of, I always call it the Taco Bell beans kind of brown for this main body, with a much darker, almost like chocolate drizzle kind of color up here at the top with all these spines. And what is kind of jarring is it goes on continuing all the way back here to where the tail begins, and since they don't paint on the tail for why, I don't know, they just don't care. The tail is unpainted, and very noticeably so it does kind of stick out like a sore thumb. So that is kind of the curse of Mattel tails. They really don't like to put paint on them. I don't know why. So here is his little foot tag. I know you guys like that. Anyway, so this is not a Soundstrike. This is, what do they call him now? Roar Attack. So he has the switch on his side, which I think is much less egregious than like the Tyrannosaurus one, which is literally on the side of its body. So the first one, so it's a little thing is it moves its torso from left to right. So when you move it this way, you get that roar. Then so as you can see, it's supposed to like swing him from one side to the next. So that's pretty cool. I definitely like that. Another just, if you put his head down and you take the sounds off, he could, again, just be grazing. See, he's just moving his head from left to right. So that's another cool another cool action gimmick for me. As you guys know from my previous reviews, I like action gimmicks that aren't necessarily violent. They could be interpreted as the dinosaur just doing what the dinosaur does, like eating, grazing, whatever, have you. I like those as well. It's nice to have a cool action gimmick where the dinosaur can fight and, defend itself or eat people or be cool. But it's also nice to have an action gimmick where the dinosaur can just be an animal and just be a dinosaur. Because, that's fun to play as too. It's not always dinosaurs action-y. Sometimes the dinosaurs are just chilling. So I like the array of action gimmicks where they're not always intended to be violent, but maybe just something the dinosaur would do. So that is pretty much all I had to say about this guy. Articulation, you already know how it goes. Articulation in the legs, articulation in the arms. You have that hinge that goes out pretty damn far. Look at that. And the head goes down about that far. Only goes up about that far. So pretty standard articulation from the Mattel lot, but let's go ahead and get it size compared. Whoa. Alright, so here's how generally the Kentrosaurus is going to scale into the Jurassic World toy line. Just like I said, just as good as it should. It is quite literally the perfect size for what dinosaur it is. So Mattel gets a 10 out of 10 from me. 2 thumbs up. This is a solid dinosaur toy by their standards. Now, if we're going to judge it by other standards, we'll get into that later. But for now, for their own standard that they have established for their toy line, this is a perfect entry. It is the perfect size for what it needs to be. Paint job is serviceable. It's never great with these Mattel figures. You just have to accept that going in. But the paint is great. The action gimmick is very fair for what this dinosaur is. And, it spikes on the side, so it moving from side to side makes sense. So I like it a lot. This is a great entry in the Jurassic World line. It is warranted because it has an appearance and it is not just another stocking stuffer dinosaur. So yeah, once again, I wanted to wish all of you guys a happy new year and a happy holidays if I missed you guys on that. Sorry about the lack of videos. We're really sorry, guys. I know it's been really bad this month. A mixture of health issues, and it's been raining, pouring everywhere around me, so it's not like I can go out there and film on a regular basis. I'm not trying to catch pneumonia, and I think you guys would rather me not have pneumonia and be completely incapacitated rather than just wait a few days and go and film when I can, and so I can continue to bring you guys some awesome movies, and I love to make them, and I love to see you guys' reactions to them. So, Happy New Year, guys, and yeah, here's to 2022. Filming next Tuesday, so that'll be the first movie of 2022. So be excited for that. That pretty much means next Friday is guaranteed the next toy movie. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Toy Adventures. Signing out. Peace.